Welcome back to Two Brothers Sports Podcast. It is Friday, September 26th. Yes, it's a Friday. We're coming to you later in the week. Guess what that means? We got player props all defined. We're going to lock some shit in. I am so pumped. It is NFL Week 4, College Football Week 5, and for you golf nerds out there, it is the Ryder Cup. You know we're going on Team USA, but we will have a couple picks. We'll talk a little bit of golf. We know you guys are mostly here for college and pro football because that's where our bread and butter is. We've got a Bears fan. We've got a Packers fan. How are we brothers? It doesn't make fucking sense, but guess what? We fucking love ball. We love the fam. We love each other. It's a great fucking weekend. It is the best weekend we have had all year in sports, not just from a betting perspective, but just from an everything perspective. And I wouldn't want to be here on a Thursday night coming to you Friday morning talking to anyone else than my little bro Max because he is ready to talk Caleb Williams. The Bears rolled this past week and we have so much to get into. So Max, as always, welcome back, dude. How are we doing?
Yeah, man, doing great. Great little weekend. Had a little rough Saturday betting wise and team wise, but down at the lake, great time. Weather was perfect, and happy to be here on a Thursday. Like you said, it's a little different, but we got some good props I was able to look at. We can be more certain on them, and just very excited. We got a great slate for college football this weekend, and like you said, Ryder Cup as well. We'll just be just quad boxing. Might even do octo box. We're gonna be going nuts. Um, Super excited. Can't wait.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm so pumped. I'm going to PA. So I'm gonna be able to get some player props on the college football front. Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah. I'm so pumped. Max, we have ourselves a slate. We're going to Ryder Cup Bethpage Black. We're gonna just quickly note the fact that we do have props ready to go means that Max won't have a push like he did last week with Mr. Fields. We didn't know what was going on. Max is going to give you a locked and loaded prop. And it's nothing against him. We couldn't do anything about it. We thought Justin Fields had a chance of playing. We took his rushing over, and that's what it was. Nothing wrong with that. But guess what? We're ready to roll. We're giving you locked on picks, and we're going to start with the Ryder Cup. I think most people want to listen to some football. We are going to start with the Ryder Cup. Reason being, there's no sense in saying who has more value, US or Europe. We know the answer. Doesn't matter. We're betting the US of A. We're not going anywhere out without that. And this is a very biased betting market, especially for DraftKings, especially for the US members here. So we're not going to get too crazy with our picks like we normally do on a golf weekend. When it comes to betting, you guys already know where 90% of our bets are going to be at. But talk a little bit about Bethpage Black. Talk a little bit about the environment. It is in the US of A this time. Absolute stunner of a tournament last year or last go round. I believe it was it Italy or was Italy? Was it Italy or France?
Yeah,
I think
and
it was,
then what was it? It was Whistling Straits, right? And then
and then Italy, and
yeah,
then I think now we're back. Yeah. So a lot to look forward to Bethpage Black. We're missing kind of like our I don't even know what you call him. Just our utility guy who loves Bethpage Black more than anyone. It's Brooks Koepka. Wasn't able to make the cut on the captain's pick or the six. We know that live golfers have a very big disadvantage on the top six part. Captain's pick, who knows? But also have to give a quick little tip of the cap to Mr. Bryson DeChambeau for playing so well in his four majors that he qualified in the top six for live
yeah.
as an
That's what we
American.
want, dude. His
Dude,
little
I want to
his
know how
little
many.
quote, fucking we're taking it personal, or did they say serious or something
I think
like?
it's
I think
personal.
he said this year it's personal.
Yeah, this year is very personal.
Oh,
And I mean, between Scotty, Bryson, Schauffele, Cantlay, the Burns, Griffin, Young, Mr. Spawn, we've got a squad. Uh,
yeah.
and one of the better European teams that we've seen in recent past too. So like I'll be honest, just person for person, might be a better European squad than it was back in Rome. However, I think the Americans that are on this team this time and the new guys we got this year, I think are going to be the difference. I think Keegan Bradley being the captain, not playing, is going to make a difference. We talked about it a little bit in past podcasts, but I think it's going to help his morale. I think he's going to be that fist pumper. We're going to see a lot of him amping up the crowd, kind of, come on, kind of that shit when it comes to the crew. I think he's going
Yo,
to be,
Joe.
yeah, exactly. He's going to be ready to roll.
Come
Yeah, Sleepy Joe, is that
on, guys.
come on, guys. Not Sleepy Joe, but Happy Gojo. And so we'll see. But I love what Keegs is bringing energy wise. We've obviously got our top guys. There are some plays that we're going to talk about. And Max, you're going to start us off with your first one
Yep.
here, and then we'll slowly get on our way to football. But you know, we're a betting podcast. If we got bets that we like and that we're playing, we're going to tell you because what's the point of keeping it secret? Who does that? Who keeps it secret from other people? You got to share them. Look at this list. This isn't even my Ryder Cup list. This is my football list. And Ryder Cup list, I only got one and it's a lock. But Max, give me yours because I know it's going to be more recent and more important for people to hear first, as it is a day one prop. So let's hear it. Give me it.
Oh, well, I switched mine up because I did have a day one, but
Well, tell
um,
us your day one. Tell us your day one, and then we'll go to the other pick then. Because I like your day one, so I think it's
whoa, I just dropped my phone. Day one was um DeChambeau and JT to beat Rom and Hatton, and it was minus 110 for like matchups. So
that a three-way or was that a just a one or other?
just one or other.
Okay, I like that. So push, it's a
Yeah,
void.
for like the whole, I guess it'd be the round because then they switch matchups, right?
Yep. So if they push,
So
like if
just
they,
for tomorrow.
yeah, you just void.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think minus 110 with the push value there is huge. I think DeChambeau is going to come out. I saw a couple of videos of him just saying, "Hey, fuck your course. I'm just going over the trees." Uh,
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. Like Hatton and Rom, like they scare me. They really do. Like
oh
that,
yeah,
that team could just pull just some crazy shit out of their ass. They got good iron game, can drive well, and I don't think Hatton's the best putter, but we've seen Rom make some good putts and chip ins and shit. So it'll be scary, but I personally think DeChambeau and JT are like the best matchups that we could put up against these two. So absolutely love it. I think JT Ryder Cup JT is a whole different man, dude. It's awesome. I love
it
seeing
is.
he if we don't have JT on the Ryder Cup team, we're fucked. So love seeing him getting on there and just it's gonna be awesome, dude. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to just like listen to it while I'm working.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. So I love that. And I guess I'll just fucking piggyback on that. I love JT Team USA top points at plus 1,200.
Ooh.
What a big
Okay.
fucking weekend, dude! And it's so easy to have. Like, well, it wasn't. I think wasn't even Whistling Straits. It was the year before where it was over in like Ireland or something or Scotland.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, and he just fucking balled out. Like carry him and DeChambeau, I think carried us.
I'm
It,
trying to see real quick what the last one was. Uh oh, now it's just the future venue.
but I fucking love it, dude. He could easily just like sneak in there. And it's more for funsies, but
Also, just a note, in 11 years, we're going to go to Congressional. We're going to Congo up in DC for the 2037 Ryder Cup.
ew. I
Yeah.
should be able to afford it by then. I hope.
It'd be crazy if we had a really good friend of ours who had a connection to Congressional. That was on the podcast pretty regularly last year. It'd
Oh, you
be
mean the
cool.
third brother?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, our third brother over here. He might know something about congressional, so we'll see there. But yeah, so yeah, it was. Just to confirm, just so we have this set max level setting here. It was
Mhm.
in 2018, it was France. It was Le Golf National, Whistling Straits. 2 years later, Marco Simon in Italy. So been it's been back and forth here. So Italy, Whistling Straits, all that good stuff. So yeah, it might have been Hazeltine was the last American one, but I think Justin Thomas was balling in that French 2018
Yeah,
one.
I guess I was. Yeah, I knew it was over in Europe.
He was.
They were
And
doing country. That's when they were singing "Country Roads" with Bryson, and he was like, "I don't know this song."
I'll name yes, exactly. And I'll name you the top four guys of the US team in that 2018 Ryder Cup just for funsies. Phil, Tiger, Bubba, and Webb Simpson.
Oh my lord!
Yeah. Not like point scores, but those were
No,
the
but
original
those
like
were
top
our.
four.
Yeah.
And they were playing Sergio, Stenson, Justin Rose, and Ian Poulter. So I don't know if we're old,
Holy
if
shit!
golf's getting young. I don't really know the deal. But Max, I'll tell you what, I really like your picks there. I love DeChambeau. I think he might be the US top point scorer. Um, and I'll throw that prop out real quick just because
As you said.
everyone's going Scotty, right? Like it's obvious, like everyone wants to go Scotty. And so if you're not going to go Scotty, I think Bryson is plus 450 as the
400
top
now.
400 now for top American point scorer.
Yeah.
I think that's worth it. Um, and then Max, we talked about it in the pod, but the pick I'm gonna shell out here is one about debutantes. Debutante meaning first time being in this Ryder Cup. It's not meaning the first time they've ever played golf or the first time they're in a tournament. You know how it rolls. It's the same thing with majors, year in and year out. But I got a guy as the top US debutante. And Max, there's three guys. I mean, everyone. If you look at the top four guys, we played every single guy in the last tournament. Russell Henley, minus 110. Great value. Great golfer. Been playing well. We played more than his share of props here, Max. Cam
Mhm.
Young, my favorite first round leader of all time. My favorite first 90 or was it not 72 holes? First 54 hole. He's my favorite 54 hole golfer other than Kurt Kitayama. Ben
Okay.
Griffin, BG. You know I love BG. I'm all over BG. BG is one of my favorite golfers in the game right now.
More
Guess
BJ.
what? Guess what, Max? Out of all those, I'm going with the guy who's got the longest odds to be the top USA debutante. Course fits well. He's been playing for some reason, he's been playing the most underrated golf in all of the PGA Tour this past year. To say that he was number two behind Scotty is a trivia question that's going to be crazy 10 years down.
Yeah.
You're going to say, hey, in 2025, who was the number two in FedEx Cups points? 20,000 points behind Scotty. Who is it going to be? It's going to be JJ Spawn. And you know why? He's playing the best golf out of anyone other than Scotty Scheffler right now. He won the US Open. He's played well in any major that he's played this year. He plays consistent golf. He plays smart golf. He doesn't overdo it. And he is dialed on those irons. So give me JJ Spawn plus 450 to be the top USA debutante in terms of point scoring. I think it's a no-brainer.
Ooh.
Henley minus 110, he might end up winning it. And if he runs away with it, great. Minus 110 on a weekend value and something like this, not my cup of tea. Give me JJ Spawn. Cam Young's inconsistent. Ben Griffin will be solid, but we know he has capability of falling apart down towards the end. JJ Spawn also, Max, from a matchup standpoint, is where I'm coming from. I
Okay.
don't necessarily think that JJ Spawn's going to be, other than Scheffler, the best golfer on the weekend. But I think with the way they match him up going forward in this weekend and just like the entire weekend, I feel like he's going to be able to pick off guys like Rasmus Højgaard, maybe even like a Fitzpatrick, a John Rahm. I don't think he's necessarily going to outscore a Rory, but I think he's not going to have to be matched up with guys like that. So for me, give me JJ Spawn plus 450 top debutant. Those are my two picks between that and what was the other one?
Um,
Was it DeChambeau plus 400 on the DeChambeau
yeah,
plus on the US if you're not going Scotty. So yeah, that's all I got.
I think
Um,
plus 175.
yep. And I'll give PV one of my degenerate gambler buddies who gave me a great. This is as degenerate as it gets, Max. It's hole one whole matchup, and it's Fleetwood and McIlroy beating Morikawa and English on hole one, going up one on hole one, plus 215. I don't hate it. Could be a tie, but guess what? Got to shout out the boy. Great pick on his part. So, hey, we'll start keeping some guest celeb picks records just to compare to ours one day. But love that pick. Nothing else I got other than USA money line. What about you, Max?
No, that's about it. Those three. Like I agree. So I fucking sent that one. I was able to get it to minus 120. Bullshit that I was able to only max bet it at 10. Even more bullshit. I was like, okay, I'll just make sure I do it before I go to bed tonight. Did it when I got back from work. Jumped down to minus 165, which made it jump down to fucking minus 132. And I screamed. But still just $10. I'm gonna still render up some shit either tomorrow morning or tonight. And hope it's not tonight because then I'll go crazy because I'll be drunk. But um
Well,
yeah,
so
definitely doing JT. Definitely doing JT.
I like
Um,
JT.
and then also Mike. So yeah, no, I got nothing else as of now. We'll see where my mind takes me um come prime time.
I love it. I love it. And they even have a player to score the winning point because I think Sunday's one-on-one matchups, and
Oh
it's like
right.
the guy to clinch it. And I so badly wish Bradley was playing just to be on that first storyline. But JJ Spawn plus 1700 to get the last point. Get that point. That dope. Just
Like
a
that putt against Schauffele or Schauffele.
yep. Back at Oakmont. Yeah. Yeah. We would love to see that.
That's my guy.
Love it. I know. I know. I had to do it because I didn't know if you were going to. So
Hey, no, absolutely.
I know you're all over it, but I got it. Sometimes
You dig deep in the props, and I kind of just keep it like simple. Like I
good.
just
Hey, that's a good balance. That's yin and yang.
yeah
Sam and Max, as they call it.
yeah.
Uh, but I love it. Let's go USA. Fucking, I was gonna wear his uniform, didn't end up doing it, but USA, baby. I can't wait to hear the chirping. That's gonna be top shelf.
We only heard one good chirp.
Yeah, yeah. When Rory's trying to unbutton that top button, he said that button's not gonna keep you from choking, Rory.
Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. I love
Hadn't turned around. I was like, that was good. And even
yeah.
Rory props.
Yeah, and then that's when you know, like it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see the clips.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you know, Bob does sports, and all those guys have to be there.
oh yeah, there's that the other group that they're like, we do mushrooms when we play golf. I forget what it is. It's a good golf like podcast group. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
They stay chirping. I forget what it is. Damn it, I'll figure it out. But yeah, they'll we got
No one's
plenty.
as good as Bob, though. Bob chirps like no one else.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna find it. Um, but yeah, it's not your it's country club adjacent. Have you seen that? Maybe not.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you look it up. It's
Uh,
this one dude with black hair and it's super long and he
oh,
does
yeah, big nose.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
loves
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, that's country club adjacent and they're really good at chirping too. So, between them and Bob Does Sports, we're going to have our fair share of chirping. You know what I don't want is we got a producer that's chirping at me right now saying, "Hey, fucking shut the hell up about golf. Let's get back to football. That's what we make our money. So, Max, let's listen to the producer here. Let's get on to football. Unless there's any, I'll give you one last. Nope. Okay, he waved. He waved. Hey, everyone. We know gambling. If he waves, he's checking. He's keeping his 21 right there on the blackjack table. We know what he's doing. He's waving. I love that. We're on the same page. I don't care what anyone says. So we're going on to college football week 5. We're going to do a quick week 4 recap. Very quickly, we're going to try and minimize our recaps. But Max, you got to go first because I'm going to parade my tiny ass dick around about my 4-0 weekend. So give me your 1-3 college football week quick preview.
All right,
Quick
1-2.
review.
1-2. Super Dog doesn't count. um, yeah. So coming off a very good 3-0 and losing my Super Dog last week. Feeling hot, feeling good. I will say, fucking, I guess I was wrong about Kurt Signetti and the Hoosiers. That was absurd. It started off really hot. Illinois fired off right back after Indiana got that first score, and then Indiana just took it away. So that was very upsetting. Uh, they're not who I thought they were. And on to the over of Utah, Texas Tech.
I was with you there. So
Sean, I know Sean probably wants some credit here. I'll give him a little credit. It was a 10 a.m. game. But like I told him, I could get up for my 9 and 10 a.m. games for spring run football. And I was fucking dead tired. I was just a little 12-year-old being like,
I was
my
just
life
gonna say you were 10.
yeah, yeah. Like these guys get paid. All of these guys are fucking getting paid now, whether or not
Fair point.
it's a little fucking bit from, like an O lineman getting his local burger shop deal or something. They're all getting paid. They're all
Aside from the scholarship.
yeah, yeah, that too. But like they all should have shown up. And it ultimately was kind of close. I think it was 12 points or something. But if you looked at that first half, you're like, yeah, this isn't even touching 40.
Yeah.
But I know no, it was like 43-13 or something.
Yeah, I think you were pretty close. I'm trying to
It,
pull it
wa-
up.
it, wa- it was pretty close. Um, but yeah, hand up, whatever. I saw two teams averaging 40 points or more a game and thought they would light it up. Whatever. And then Miami, of course. Fucking um damn, I forgot who they play. Oh, Florida. Florida fucking sucks, dude. Florida's
Oh,
garbage.
fold them. That was easy. Yeah.
-7.5 is so easy. So and then Tulane had it for a little bit and then just let it slip.
Yeah. I think it was what, first half, and then Ole Miss kind of just peeled out after that.
Yep. All good.
Is what it is. We had to bring you back down from earth, you know. You were on fire. Um, Good reminder that as hot as we are, gravity always brings us back down. Yeah, and it was 44. So yeah, so like 12 and a half points on the Texas Tech one. That one, yeah, I mean Utah, it's not even a Texas Tech thing. It was a Utah thing. They didn't help you out at all. They got you 10 points. We'll get into it later, but it's more or less exactly what the Bears Cowboys over did to me. Um, so I'll give you that. Yours truly, 4-0. Finally, fucking finally. Finally got some wins. Michigan rolled. UNLV rolled. Memphis. Not only did they get their +7, they covered. They won outright against Arkansas, and I'm looking forward to talking about Notre Dame, Arkansas, because that's a quite interesting line. So we'll get into that later. But that, and then couple in, finally, your boy gets a super dog. Not only do I get a spread, I get a dog, I get a money line. So I am now up on Max by 10 points because of Maryland not only covering their spread, but winning. So they covered, sure, we would be tied. They got the outright win, so we're there. Plus new 295. Yours truly hit a nice little 25 to win 500 parlay this past weekend. Thank you to Maryland. 4-0. Finally, we're back. We'll get into the NFL front, not as sexy, but finally back on the college football front, at least neutral. After last year, I think I ended up with 64% on college football, NFL not so hot, but look, we're making progress. All good things there. A lot of good picks. Max, is there any other game you want to hit on from college football week, whether it's a betting front or something else? But um, and also I got a jam. We'll talk about a jam band question later, but that's like end of the podcast. But anything else recap wise you want to hit on? I mean, Notre Dame beat Purdue pretty handily, so I don't think we have to really talk about that. But any other games you want to hit on from a recap perspective?
Yeah, I wish I could tear this fucking flag down right now. That was a piss poor display. And for those just listening, because I don't think we have much watchers, viewers, my West Virginia flag, just quick rant. Nico Martial, Marchadick, whatever his fucking name is, sucks ass. Rich Rod needs to put in the little fox just for something, dude. We suck. We suck ass. Ty Edwards, which is didn't like last second, just didn't play for some reason. Um, we looked like fucking shit against Kansas, and that was terrible. Kansas, Jaden Daniels is fire. I mean, or Daniel. He's not Daniels. He's Daniel, right? And Daniels is NFL. He's good. I can't doubt that at all. Defense looked like shit. We didn't look good against Pitt. It's not like I could bring anything good from what came from Pitt. But I thought we could at least cover 12 and a half, and we didn't even get close. So looked like dog shit. I would expect Rich Rod to not start Nico. He looks absolutely terrible. He can't play like this is like me watching them and I'm like, this dude has no idea. Like, he can't even look at his number one. Like, he has no idea what a check down is. He can't even fucking read what linebackers are doing. Like, he looked like a fucking dumbass. He literally looked like a dumbass. Me, you, my fucking friend that has never played football before, but has watched football pretty much his whole life would do better than this fucking dumbass.
Me.
Well, you're more in depth than the friend I'm referring to, but you get what you played football. Like I'm talking about a guy that like didn't even play like pickup and shit.
Oh, okay, fair, fair. I was gonna say I'm not an organized guy, but
Yeah. It just looked it was just terrible. And we have I'm not gonna foreshadow, but we have a game against Utah and we'll see what happens there. But just despicable. I wish if I knew it wasn't gonna rip the paint off my wall and I'd have to pay. Granted, I'm gonna have to pay for all these hats that are hanging too because that's just gonna rip off. But I'm pissed. And move on to the next week. Let's get into our picks.
yep, yep, let's do it. I finally get the first karma was good to me, Max, because last week we talked about it in the pre-pod and I was gonna maybe get first pick on some of these. And I said, you know what, Max, you've done better than me. We're gonna keep it how it is. So I finally get to pick first this weekend. You just want to get right into college football? You want to do it?
Let's do it.
All right. All right. For starters, I got to get this off the board. I can't not let you have this, Max. We've been like pretty good about, I think most of our picks, like last week, I think, I was with you on Miami. I was with you on the Utah, Texas Tech over, was with you on Tulane, Illinois. Didn't really have a feel there, but overall, I feel like we're pretty much on the same page last week. We'll see how it goes this week. One, I feel like you got to get, I got to get, we all got to get A&M, Auburn, over 52 and a half, all over that over.
Yeah.
A&M 44, Notre Dame 41. I know Jackson Arnold and Auburn like to run the ball a little bit, slow the clock down. I don't think they're going to be able to have that opportunity because I think Texas A&M is going to keep moving at the pace that they did with Notre Dame between Concepcion and Mario Craver. They're going to put up 28 points at minimum, and I don't see Auburn at least being able to keep pace to like a 24. I see like a 31 to 34 range for A&M, and I see like a 28 to 34 range for Auburn. I'm leaning A&M, but I think regardless, this game is going to go over. I'm asking for a 28-27 matchup. That's it. And I don't see that being an issue considering Notre Dame's defense is supposed to be top notch and they are more talented than most defenses in college football. And with the way Auburn's been looking and everything, I think they're going to be able to put up points as well, especially since Notre Dame's offense put up 41 on A&M. I think, yeah, it's going to be tighter than you think. But I think by the fourth quarter, there's going to be 10 to 14 points that clip us on that over. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm not going to ignore instinct, numbers, all the things.
No, I like that. Sorry, one sec.
And
What
it
the?
also dropped down a point since I wrote it down. I wrote it down on Tuesday, like we normally pod, and then it came down a point. So I know you're not supposed to like when it comes down a point, but I like that it came down a point. Mm-hmm.
Just for all right. Um. Okay. I didn't even have that written down, so I do kind of love that. But no, like that game just scared me. I don't know.
Well,
It
that's
just,
what so I like A&M -6.5 to be honest with you, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the over and just have fun.
yeah, no, that's what you got to do for sure.
Yep.
And this is a game. I'll do that. I'll do the same shit. I don't think it's made it to, I'll say mainstream as in like not Twitter. Like I don't think it's made it to like Instagram or anything because it's kind of weird, kind of funny. We got star LSU linebacker, what is it, Mix, whatever his name is.
Wait weeks.
Quick weeks. I got the M's flipped around. I got a
Yep.
little dyslexia. Um, he's dating Lane Kiffin's daughter, Landry, I believe.
Too
Um,
close. Too close of a name.
yeah.
That's a different sidebar, but it's like
So he's
me
dating
naming
her.
my kid Samantha and being like, yeah, it's Sam and Samantha. It's like,
Uh-huh.
it's a little weird,
It
especially if
is.
they look like you. It's even weirder.
So they're dating. She goes to Ole Miss, by the way, obviously. Um, and he's the coach of Ole Miss. So all that whole debacle, everyone's like, "What's going on? What's this brain fuck? Like, who's fucking with who? Who's getting in whose head?" I just see a Lane Kiffin. No, Twitter from official Lane Kiffin. Everyone's like, "What's going on? Like, what do we do?" He says, "Take the over. I'm gonna take the goddamn over. Give me over 56.5 LSU at Ole Miss at the Grove." This might just be Landry. What if Lane's just like, go fuck with this guy? Not that this is all right. Maybe I'm taking that a little too far, but like the a joke of the story is just fuck with this guy and just
Well, it's your
not that
dad.
he's like putting her out. I don't mean it like that, but
It's your dad's rival for the
yeah,
weekend. Kind of crazy.
yeah. Like, and how long have they been dating? They put this out like a week
This week
before. Yeah, like
definitely was like a play, right?
something's going on.
Yep. And I almost feel like if I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I feel like Landry and Lane are on the same page. Like,
Right. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
like I feel like Witt is like, I'm ready. I'm ready to roll. He's got two brothers or one brother on the team. They're ready to roll. I do like LSU. Just to be honest, before and excluding all of those things. And then I remembered that I don't like Brian Kelly. So I'm not gonna
yeah,
but I like the over because then why not? Yeah.
exactly. You can't decide between because I think it's just -1.5 for Ole Miss.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. And I
So
will be On the record, I'm playing LSU money line there.
Yeah, but I like the over. I think it's granted LSU really hasn't shown too much since that Clemson game, um,
Yep.
but I like it. I think Ole Miss. Maybe Lane's just like, yeah, I know their defense now. Like somehow he got their playbook. Like like what if like some, like
I'm sure my father-in-law has heard me say some stupid shit drunk, and I may have gave away some secrets. It's not the key to the offense of the LSU Tigers, but you never know. It could be something like that.
exactly. Yeah, you never know. So I love that over 56 and a half. Give me 56, 58. I'll give you LSU just for the
You give me
sake.
100 points.
Yep.
I love it. Um,
Like that one, what was it? Bama, was it Bama,
Georgia.
Georgia? Yeah, it was just like 56-48 or some shit.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
crazy that you bring that up and such a good segue.
Crossing it off.
Yep. Yeah, cross it off. Um,
I mean,
I just can't not bet Georgia in this game. I just can't not bet Georgia in this game. And you know what I'm going to do, Max? I'm going to be a cheeky little bastard. And I'm going to take -2.5. I'm going to take that -132. No, it's not like the sexiest of pick. Oh, you're not going to get much value with -132. I'll tell you what, if you have -3 and you push because they kick a field goal to end the game on a game-winning field goal, I don't fucking feel bad for you. You're a fucking loser. If you take a straight -3, I have no if you push a -3 max, you can shove your own fist up your ass because it is like a death sentence. Why would you ever do -3? So I'll take my little half point. I'll do -132 because Georgia's gonna win on a game-winning field goal in a very ugly game against Alabama. Kalen DeBoer, I think he's a great coach overall. I don't think he's the coach that Bama needs. I think they've recruited. I think he's recruited Bama players, and he can't coach them like Saban does. And I don't even really love the way Georgia's been looking this year. But at home, at home. Let's just take teams out of it, Max. When you got a team like Georgia or a team that is that dominant at home, you on the books, you give them 2 to 3 points. The
yeah.
I
But
know
against a team like Bama, I would give them another 2 to 3 points. So sitting
Bama
at
7.5, sure. Bama 6.5. Bama 6.5 is where I would be like, okay, I don't feel comfortable going
give
Georgia.
me the Georgia 5.5, and I would fucking
No, I'm with
go.
it. I
So
think
to
I
your
don't.
point, give me that 2.5 every day of the week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, I'm not gonna think about it. Give me Georgia -2.5. I'm going big games this week, Max.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not so much. Well, kind of. We'll see. We will see. Um, Fuck it. I'll do it. No, I won't. Actually, I don't really like it that much. Give me, I do like this one though. Give me OSU -8.5 against Washington.
Oh, okay. That was one hell
At
of
Washington, but this is another like 8.5. Yeah, that's making me question it.
I thought it was
And then
7.5.
this was like, I don't even think like an hour ago.
Oh, did it go? It's been teetering between 7 and 8.5. Sorry.
I'm gonna go off what it is at this very second. What time? Eight and
Oh,
a half.
okay, 8.5. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Okay. I'll be honest. Be honest on this podcast, and hopefully it brings me good karma. Give me that 8.5. I don't care. You're looking at it just like I'm looking at it, being like 8.5 makes me scared. But then they win by 21, and you're like, Oh yeah, just because it was at Washington, that's why they got 10 points. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Washington's not a great team. Ohio State is. I mean, for fuck's sake, they're number one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my thing is too is like Texas's offense was so highly touted, and then it was 14-7. Like, I just feel like Ohio
Yeah.
State's defense is just gonna suffocate. And Washington's offense is good. Desmond Williams, great QB. Washington's a solid little squad. It is in Washington, but I don't know. I
If it was
think
10 and a half, I'd be scared. I wouldn't take it.
yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be low. Like if I'm playing my thing was, and I wrote it down. I'm not gonna pick it as well. I mean, we'll talk I'll just bring it up because it's honorable mention. I like the under that 51.5. I know they're both very high scoring teams.
I like that a lot.
I think it's gonna be like 28-17. That's kind of where I think. So you got 45 on the over under. I think it goes under. I think Ohio State still clears their 8.5. It's gonna be close. Like I think it's gonna be like a last field goal or something, or like Washington scores a backdoor. That's gonna scare you. But overall, I agree with you. I think I'm on Ohio State minus
Ohio
it.
State minus 4.5 at half.
I mean, what's that halftime full time prop? Because that do that with the under tees down.
How do I find that?
I think it's game lines is usually
Yep, minus 150
yeah,
versus 325. So
and then just see if you can put like honestly, even if you don't have to do Ohio State's, if you can do like Washington's team under, let me see. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? Oh, I have all the Ryder Cup ties in here. I
team
was like,
under 21 and a half is minus 120.
so I got Washington under 26.5 team total points and Ohio State to lead at half and Ohio State to win full game. That's plus 100.
That's nice.
Yeah. And I think they'll score 24 at most. So I feel like that's uber safe.
Yeah,
God forbid they tie at halftime, though. That's the problem.
true. I don't think so.
No, I love that, Max. I'm all over that. Absolutely one of the games I listed. And they don't call us big game motherfuckers for nothing. Um, give me Oregon plus 3.5 at Penn State with the whiteout. Might go down bad.
Are they
I
wearing the marble this week? Is that what I saw?
huh?
Oregon's got like marble helmets.
I don't
They're
even
wearing
care.
that this week.
I don't give a
I
shit.
know, whatever.
I
Yeah.
don't shit. Dante Moore looks good. I think Oregon and Dan Lanning's gonna be ready to go. Max,
This could be a year like where it's just like, oh yeah, Dan Lanning's actually a very good coach, and they are the 3 seed or something. Well, I
yeah,
guess no, they would have to beat Ohio State, but
yeah. No, I did. I like Penn State. I like what like if they slide in at like an 8-9 in terms of the college football playoff, I might fuck with them a little bit to make a run. I think they have the potential. I love the whiteout. Think it's gonna help, but Dan Lanning, like you're plus 3.5 dogs. It's a whiteout. It's Penn State who just went to, they almost they got a little further than Oregon. How many more chips do you need on Dan Lanning's shoulder to get these boys going? I don't know. I don't know. I think Oregon covers. I think they win outright, but if I can get a 3.5 hook, because I don't think this game is going to be high scoring enough to be like, oh yeah, like 7.5. Give me the 3.5 hook. Penn State wins on a field goal, I still win. So
I like it a lot. I can compare. Maybe this is crazy, but like Dan Lanning to like a Kevin O'Connell of college football.
You said
Like
Aiden O'Connell?
Kevin O'Connell.
Oh, yeah.
He's like just like the like brain guy, but like also like gets super hype, like gets the guys going. He's a player's coach and a mind guy. So I like that a lot. I think he's gonna pull some shit out of his ass against um Penn State, and James Franklin just looking like fucking Keegan Michael Key. Just
What
I
the
don't
hell?
know.
What the hell? Yep.
I
So
like that. And I'll end it because I actually do like this a lot. It's little high, but not too high. These are two teams that are just not as high as me. Two teams that just got fucking embarrassed last week. They got fucking embarrassed. They looked like dog shit. Most of their offense didn't do anything. Their defenses got ran over. So, to my contrary, I think they're just going to roll out and just fucking slug it. Both their defenses look like shit. They're probably going to still look like shit. Give me over 47 and a half Utah WVU. Both of them have like potential. Like if anything, Utah's just gonna run over us again, or not again, but run over us just like Kansas. I think we can still put up some points against, especially if Trey Edwards is playing. Um, but 47 and a half, I could easily see a fucking 35-28 game.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be very ugly. But both these teams are pissed off at how shitty they looked last week. They just got their ass beat and ran through. They were running fucking laps all week. They're
Yeah.
pissed off. They want to do some shit.
I think that's a great pick. 47 and a half just seems very low, but I like it. I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah. Well, so the first honorable mention I'll give is LSU money line. I know we talked about it already. Uh,
Yeah.
any honorable mentions that you like other than your main picks here?
I kind of like Duke Syracuse under 59 and a half. That seemed like a lot of points.
It does seem like a lot of points.
I know that can get ugly, but I think if it gets ugly, it's going to be in a underway.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Syracuse can put up some fucking points, but yeah.
Yeah,
Duke's defense is still pretty solid, even though Illinois destroyed them.
yeah, yeah. All fair.
And I did like I wrote down Penn State, but then that's when that was the one where I was like, I actually don't really like it. So then I went another route. So yeah,
Yeah.
I do like Oregon better.
3.5 is such a good hook, dude. And I'm sure they're doing it on
If you
purpose.
want to take all the plus 3.5s, you can.
Oh yeah, 100%, especially in a game like that. Uh,
Yeah.
the only two other honorable mentions I had was, and I didn't want to give it out. I didn't want to disappoint our friend Grayson, but Kentucky plus 5.5 against a depleting. I don't know what South Carolina's got going on because they've got enough talent to really turn the season around. Based on people I've talked to, doesn't seem like they're going to turn it around. So I like Kentucky to just fucking put Shane Beamer into the coffin. Uh,
Yeah.
game two, you touched on it real quick. It was from your last week, though. Had to do with Kurt Signetti. I like Indiana minus 8.5 against Iowa. Was scared to pick them. Seems a little trappy of a line. Um, 8.5 is a little trappy to me. I know you got Ohio State there, but that's kind of come down. But overall, 8.5, especially for Indiana, Iowa, I don't know. That game could be like 18. It could be 21-13, and I don't cover by half a point, and that would fucking piss me off.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be that way. I hope it's not. I will play it on my personal side, but in terms of picks, I'm not giving it. Now, Max, we have one last thing, and I just realized I didn't prep it at all. So I'm gonna let you lead off on the super dog.
Damn it. I was gonna wait for you because I ended up having two, and it's very hard to choose from. But I think I'm gonna go the other route. Because I also kind of forgot, and that's why I slid that little
No,
message.
I just wrote, yeah.
Still getting used to it. Then fuck it. Actually, I love this. Where'd he go? Well, I know. Give me Wake Forest plus 14 against Georgia Tech. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Georgia Tech, you got your head big. You beat Clemson. You've had some good wins. You've looked good. Wake Forest isn't really a team to joke around about. I think they can easily, hold them to, within 7 or something. So it's plus 14 straight up and then plus 425.
There you go. I'm going with the storyline here, Max. I didn't do it last week, but I guess I'll do it this week. There's a head coach that got fired who we absolutely have ripped into the last couple weeks. And his name's Mike Gundy. He got fired this past week. His team, Oklahoma State, is plus 21 right now, hosting Baylor. I'm not even going to take the half point just for the sake of it. I'll take a push, worst comes to worst. Plus 850 on the money line. These boys are playing for Mike Gundy. They're saying, hey, we know he's a piece of shit. We're still going to play hard for him. Not going to lose by 3 touchdowns to a Baylor team when the over-under is 58 and a half. I mean, what do you expect? Do you expect like
With
if
Mavs,
do you literally expect a 42 to 20, like not even a 21, like a 17? 42 to 17 gets you
also,
cover and barely the over. I think it's just the numbers don't match up. Give me Oak State plus 21 with a plus 850 money line. So many fucking points.
nah, I did eye that so hard too. And I was same exact fucking theory concept. Like they are whether it's they're playing for him or they're like, thank God now let's show out. Um,
Yep.
Whatever it is, I think they do. I think they can cover that. Baylor, I thought was better than they were, but in the beginning of the year, they still got Washington. He's a stud at running back, but I think in general, really any Big 12 team should be able to cover 21 against Baylor.
Yeah. I think I'm a little greedy because I got the Maryland Super Dog. So now I'm up 10 points on you. So
Whatever. The other
and
one I was
yep.
gonna go with, which you probably knew based off my question to you, was Oregon State against Houston. I think it was
Yeah.
13 and a half. Yeah, 13 and a half. But like Oregon State kind of is shitty. Houston's shitty as shit, but like, I don't know. That's a weird game where,
It's good enough to beat Colorado though.
yeah, well, Colorado's shitty. Sorry, Dion. Sorry,
All right,
Forto.
Dion. Come on the pod. Talk to us, Dion.
Yeah, we won't pay you nothing, but
We'll pay you per toe.
send us some jewelry and I'll wear it on the pod.
We'll pay you $10 per toe that you have, Dion.
Yeah, deal.
That's all we can.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
did like
Okay.
that. About it for this week, though.
Yeah, great slate. I think we covered everything there. Quick mention because we didn't mention them because in terms of our teams, uh, Notre Dame minus 4.5 with Arkansas, and then we'll get moving to NFL. Over under 63.5, minus 192 on Notre Dame money line. Thoughts?
I don't know, man. 63 and a half is a lot. I think under for sure on that. 4.5, they should be able to. Arkansas hasn't proven nothing so far this year, but I don't know. I'm fucking over Notre Dame.
Yeah, no. I was talking to Spencer the other day, and he goes, "Wait, so you didn't watch the Purdue game?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, well, you've watched two games of Notre Dame, and they both have lost. So maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't watch anymore." And I was like, "That's fine. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't fucking care."
Yeah, I mean we're not getting into the
This is
playoffs.
what we did last year, Max. We did the same shit when they lost to New Northern Illinois. I'm pretty sure we just didn't talk about them on the pod until
Yeah.
it became
Well,
like,
write them off. Well, now they have two fucking losses to sure two top 10 teams, but they're fucked. They're not making playoffs, actually. Last year was more of like a we're gonna try to jinx them because we lost to one team and we can win out. This year we fucking no. We're actually not.
I agree. However, I think if Miami wins the ACC, and then if A&M can win 10 games, I think we might have a chance.
We're not in the conference. That's what fucks us.
No, I hear you, but we just need Miami and A&M to just ball. But we will address that if they beat Arkansas. I mean, they don't beat Arkansas as -4 favorites. Doesn't fucking matter. So, yeah, give me the money
I
line
got
here.
to question Marcus Freeman, and I don't want to question Marcus Freeman. I love
Nah.
Marcus Freeman.
No, my thing is like I want to just couple Notre Dame's -192 money line with something I'm very confident in, and just keep it moving. Like Notre Dame's not a prime piece this weekend, and I think you would agree. I think Arkansas is a trap. It's going to be ugly. Don't
Yeah,
know what to expect. They should win by more than 4.5, but I'm not playing it, so I'm with you there.
yeah.
All right. All right. Let's get on to the NFL front here. Let's see. Looking back at last week, Max with another stellar NFL weekend. 3-1-1. Yours truly on a 2-3 weekend with a couple bad picks and one unfortunate pick. Max, you had Fields as your rushing yards over. Obviously didn't play, so we call that a push. And then you got backdoored by probably some of the worst backdooring of gambling known to man, at least in the last 18 months. So obviously you had a good weekend with Rome on the touchdown, but give us a quick overview of your picks from last week.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just start. I mean, the Rams, that was so unfortunate. Plus 3.5. Had the game winning field goal down. Or no, it was game tying, right? They were down three. Or were they down two? They could have gone up one. Something like that. Whatever.
Yeah,
Either
they're gonna
way,
go up one. I think, yeah.
no, yeah, because they were down two, because I was still would have won. Um, Yeah, so and then that gets blocked by Jordan Davis and just taken to the house by Jordan Davis. Very unfortunate, bad beat. Probably the worst beat that I've ever had in my life as a bettor. Going on probably 8 years now. Ultimate bad beat that just sucked. So other than that, I was kind of cleaning up the house and traveling and stuff, and then 4 o'clock came the Bears game. I knew Green Bay. I did kind of peep that for a little bit. Knew that would happen. I know you have more to say on that. Just ultimately knew both y'all's defenses are very good, so I knew that under was going to hit.
Yep.
Just end that at that. Tennessee, Indiana, ugly game, like I called it, over 43.5. Um, Daniel Jones and the Colts punted for the first time, I think, on their second drive all
Yep.
year. Longest the stint any NFL team has gone without punting. They went 2.25 games without punting. Insane. And then Pitt, I actually don't even remember who they played, but
Patriots.
yeah. Oh yeah, that was a gimme. I think it was close for a little, and then they pushed away at the end. Like I said, I was busy. Didn't really watch too much other than the Bears, and we'll get to that later on. But yeah, so Good week. Felt good coming into it. Would have felt better if the Rams. I knew the Rams were there. That's all. They're right there. It was the play. It was the play. But
Yeah, it was the play. And Max, that's a system play. You can't really do it. Like that one you can't even like chalk up to anything. Like don't let that one impact you going forward. Um, I would argue the same thing for Dallas, Chicago. On my over. Like there's no there was like three drives where I was like, just someone score a fucking point. Like I just need a field goal and just get over. Like Bears, clip it. Like just end the field goal. Didn't end up making a field goal, punted. And then you got Dallas, who's obviously going to go for it, but they were in field goal position so many times earlier in the game that they didn't go for it. So that one hit me. Hand up, Cincy and Tua were just bad plays. Tua, I mean, you called me out on the pod, so I'm not.
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't need to go into that too much. It was just kind of an overcorrection idea. It didn't work out, so we're not touching Miami going forward. So
And to that, did you see what he said to Cam Newton's comments?
no, I didn't.
He said it's crazy. I don't even know what Cam really said. I think Cam was just like trashing on him. Tua comes out and says, "Yeah, it's really easy for someone off the street to come in and point, like do like a clicker at someone." And we're like, "Yo," and everyone's like, "Yo, this isn't just someone off the street. Like this is fucking Cam Newton, you dumbass." And everyone's like, "CTE might be kicking in." And I was like, fuck. But keep going. Yeah.
Speaking from experience, I'm not sure who has more concussions, me or Tua. That's a whole nother issue. But
Even Cam Newton's got some. We know that.
oh yeah, I'm up there, and I'm not a quarterback, dude. I'm just fucking here.
Center back.
I have more concussions than half of the NFL quarterbacks, and I'm just fucking working finance. Um, crazy. Beside the point. Love that. Looking at the picks though, overall, I mean, Max is, let me see. Max is 8-6-1 on NFL, 7-4-1 on college football. So absolutely rolling. NFL for me, not so great since he didn't do well either. Not my greatest pick. And then Kenneth Gainwell is just going to snag TDs from Jalen Warren. So now that I know that, I'm not touching Steelers running backs. But Max, you did get Rome again. So props to you there. A nice little touchdown.
only only two wide receivers to have a touchdown in each game. Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze.
Turns out Keenan Allen is not a bear. Keenan Allen, you are a Charger, not a bear.
Back to being the Charger. It's good for him. He's rolling. He's balling. He's got his spikes on his shoulders, man. That shit's crazy.
You ain't lying, man. And
Rome looks fucking fantastic. That Rome Caleb connection, dude. I bet Rome doesn't score this week.
segue, just
Just
go.
like I just, yeah, okay. I bet Rome probably doesn't score this week. Just like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna be on Rome. We're playing the Raiders. Defense, their secondary kind of sucks ass, so maybe Rome does score. But you know what I mean? Like they're like okay, Rome and Caleb are like they're the guys. It's not DJ anymore. So DJ touchdown. But to
Yeah,
that,
man. Yeah, just give me
I,
the whole
I
Bears.
am I am flabbergasted. You know, I don't even know what you call it. I'm trying to pull up the stats while I'm talking. But in general, Bears, sure, yes, finally got our win. Ben Johnson looked extravagant. He looked so happy in that locker room post win. If anyone saw it, he was fucking screaming. He was going absolutely nuts. He just looked so happy. Glad we could see that. Offense looked fantastic. I am still trying to pull it up while I'm
Max,
multitasking.
do we have a problem with him sounding too much like Kirk Cousins?
No.
Because he did the whole good, better, best thing, and I couldn't get my mind off of Kirk Cousins doing the same thing. And I'm not saying that it's obviously not like it's not a Kirk original, it's not a Ben Johnson original, but god damn it, dude, their voices sound so similar where I was like, Is that Kirk saying that? Because that's a weenie talking. But it's not a weenie talking, it's Ben Johnson talking.
Yeah, I mean, he made some great plays. We saw the flea flicker to Luther Burden. Luther Burden finally getting his flowers. 3 receptions. Can you guess how many fucking yards that he got off of just 3 receptions?
I want to say it was like 65, right?
101
Ooh,
with a
okay.
tutty. And
With
that includes a 62-yard in-air bomb off that flea flicker from Caleb Williams. Longest throw yet this year. I've been shitting on him. I've said it. This man couldn't throw past 20 yards for the longest time. Still has a lot to work on. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I'm not gonna just fucking sit here and kiss his asshole. Definitely still has shit to work on, but a 19 for 28, 298, 4 tutties is nothing to complain about. He looked really good. Cowboys defense is absolute dog water. We saw it against the Giants the week before.
everyone,
I mean,
everyone that Dallas has played has
yeah,
been.
I mean we've seen it. So that's it. It's what it is. It's a great just like scrimmage for our offense. Like great morale boost. Like definitely can't take too like you got to take this with a grain of salt because their defense is absolute dog water. They suck ass. Dak still looked pretty good against our defense. We did have 2 picks against him, but they were able to get some yardage. Our run game is non-existent still, by the way. DeAndre
Yeah,
Swift,
problem.
13 carries and 33 yards. So that's a problem. We'll work on that. Defense still has some holes.
Still hurt.
We've seen we saw Jake Ferguson. I mean, our linebackers, he was just sitting, was just like right there, pretty, just catching 13 receptions for 82 yards. Just sitting there. That's 13 receptions for a goddamn tight end. Are you fucking me? That's
Especially in the
unreal.
PPR.
That's
PPR.
not fucking real. That
Jake,
might that might be the that might be a fucking record for the NFL. Like I don't know, like Gronk maybe had like 15 for 120 and 2 tutties, probably.
Kelsey for sure.
Kelsey, yeah,
Yeah,
Kelsey's
I'll
had
look it up.
15. Kelsey's definitely had like 15. But a guy like Jake Ferguson, I think ex-boyfriend of the Kindergarten Cavender twins. I don't even think they're still dating. Like this man, they might date again after he performed this kind of game. She might be like, oh, maybe.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
But like, what the fuck am I looking at? A tight end getting 13 receptions, dude. That is bullshit.
I'm trying to.
Unreal. Tariq Stevenson showed out. I shit on him. Um, I shit on him last pod or two. He actually fucking finally gained some fucking nuts and did something. Tremaine Edmonds looked fantastic. But we still got to figure out fucking bitch ass Darnell Wright, dude. He's got a problem. He's got a big penalty problem, and I don't like it. But overall, yeah, great win. Nothing to get too excited about. I texted some of my guys after the flea flicker, and I didn't say anything. I don't think to you, but like I wasn't excited. I didn't. I was sitting there and be like, "Oh fuck yeah," because for in the back of my mind, I just thought we would lose it. So it sucks to think that as a Bears fan, and as we're winning and beating them up. But I'm like, there's got to be a point where we snap and lose it. So I still got to work through that. That maybe just therapy for for is there a sports therapist? I'm a sports psychologist, but I can't
Yeah,
talk to myself. I can't if I talk to myself then I go crazy. So
hey, I go to therapy. I go to therapy once a week. So I'm with you. Uh Jake Ferguson, 13 receptions, 14th highest reception count in a game since they
Tony
started.
Gonzalez number 1.
Huh?
Tony Gonzalez number 1.
No, Jason Witten with 18 receptions in 2012. Um,
Damn.
yeah, the last person to have more than that was actually Travis Kelsey last November. In 2024. He had 16 catches for 100 yards against the Bucks.
I think that was the first time they announced that he was dating Taylor. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised because everything else before that was like 2018, which was
Oh,
Zach Ertz.
no way they got married in a year. I thought they'd been dating for 2 years.
Well, I think they probably might have gotten engaged around then. It's
They
almost
got engaged like a month ago.
publicly.
Fair. All right.
But
Who
but
cares?
Jason
All right.
Witten is the most all time, so it's something to mention.
Of course, it's another cowboy.
Yeah, of course, of course. I had Jake Ferguson in some leagues, but I can promise you he will not get the same production against Green Bay this week.
I
Uh,
hope. Oh, you know that means I'm keeping Tucker Kraft in because that fucking poor son of a bitch didn't do anything last week. And Brock Bowers, granted, only did like 4 more points, and I don't think that would have done anything. But still, I benched Brock Bowers for Tucker Kraft, and Tucker Kraft fucking just pooped himself.
why would you ever bench Brock Bowers?
Oh, because Brock Bowers has averaged like 9 fucking points a week, while Tucker Kraft has averaged like 18 points a week. You fucking dumbass.
I know, but oh, God, that's a tough one.
What,
Yeah.
you want me to put Tucker Kraft? You want me to start Tucker Kraft and Brock Bowers and take out like a guy like DJ Moore or something? I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe.
Brock
Yeah.
Bowers has sucked all year because Geno Smith has sucked.
Well,
Geno Smith had one good game. Brock Bowers had one good game, which was only like 11 points.
all fair questions. All fair questions.
Tucker Kraft had 24 points and then like 17.
And
And then
then
oh no, he had like 7. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, take it with a grain of salt. If you're
Yeah,
gonna,
he's winning the Cowboys. I'm definitely fucking starting him.
yeah, no, same, same.
All right, sorry. Let's go on.
All right, NFL picks. Let's go. Max, you led us with the NFL picks.
Oh wait, did you want to do your Packers rant?
Uh, I guess. Um,
Okay.
fuck. Uh,
Or we can wait.
no, I'll just do it now. Um, defense looks great. I have no complaints on the defense. Um, in terms of defense, where we need to be a little bit more tightened up is just on the pressuring. I think that overall defensive pressure is good. Offense is clearly a problem. If I had to sit here and dissect the offense, I don't know if I have enough time to do that. It's pretty late on a Thursday. But um, Jordan Love just looks a little too hesitant to throw the ball. I think the most obvious thing is that Packers front line is just abysmal. You don't have Banks, you don't have Zach Tom, so you're missing your right side. You're missing right guard and right tackle starters, who are very capable, obviously. Zach Tom can play whatever he wants. Banks can do the same thing. Not the problem if you're missing two of your best players on the offensive line. That all being said, I think overall the offense looked good, but we got to figure something out on the offensive line. That's really all I have to talk about. It's not even a defensive thing. Everything on the offense has to do with the offensive line. It has to do with Zach Tom being injured. It has to do with Aaron Banks being injured, and not having the depth. Jordan Morgan just drafted him in the first round 2 years ago, not last year, but the year before. Uh, Jordan Morgan's supposed to be a right guard, left guard, right tackle, left tackle. Only thing he can't play is center. And I'm not sure he can play anything, Max. I'm not sure he can play left tackle, left guard, left fucking anything. Right tackle, right guard, any of those. So little bit of an issue there. Try to keep everyone healthy, but overall, I think it's kind of nice. I think, Max, I've said it multiple times, is that I am tired of Green Bay being this like Super Bowl juggernaut that everyone's been talking about. I think with the loss to Cleveland last week, it puts us on the back burner. I think there's other teams that take attention. And yeah, like obviously I just talked about the offensive line breakdown, but I think just having a less focus on our momentum and what's going on the offense, I think that's going to help Green Bay overall. So, B minus is my like grade slash concern. I'm not super concerned with the offense and defense. Offense has to get it together. There's a lot of holes. Let's get this offensive line healthy and figure it out. Aside from that, that's kind of my shtick. Matthew Golden looked good. Tucker Kraft was banged up. Josh Jacobs didn't look great because the offensive line didn't look great. So defense looked phenomenal. Michael Parsons not his best game, but he's 3 games in with some back stuff, so I'm not sweating. You got Dallas at Dallas this weekend. Mike is gonna have
Hey,
7 sacks.
what are they doing for him?
They're not doing anything for him. I think, and
You
that's
got,
good.
you got onion? Did you get Sintel?
Did I get Sintel? Is that what? So were they actually talking about doing a fucking thing for him, or was that
You're the
just?
one that brought it up.
I thought they were. I thought people were saying that they might do a tribute for Micah when he comes back this weekend, and I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, that would be nuts. That'd
Is
make
that an onion? Did I get onioned?
I
Or
don't know. I don't know where you saw it. I haven't seen anything, but also I don't get Packers bullshit on my feed.
well, either way, if it is an onion, great. If it's not an onion, get the fuck out of our face. I don't think it's any issue. I mean, Jesus Christ, the
Did they
guys.
even make playoffs? Any
I
at
work.
years
I've
that he
worked.
was there?
Max, you've worked at your company for more than 4 years. The last company I worked for before where I'm at now, I worked at for 5 years. When I left, if they did a slideshow for me, I would call them fucking losers. Um, so yeah, if if you're gonna have a slideshow for me after I leave after 4 years, you're a fucking loser. Has nothing to do with that. So makes
He's
sense.
butthurt. That means that they fucking miss him and they're dumbasses. So
Well, that's
there's
the thing is
probably Jerry
Dallas.
admits that.
I don't think Dallas misses him. I think they're fine with their first rounder in
Jerry
case.
doesn't miss him. He's like, I just saved fucking 50 mil a year or whatever. Not 50, but
I mean, they're not in a position to spend 50 million on a player. They should. I mean, they're in no condition to do so. So yeah, I'm with it. I don't know
stupid.
what the drama is, but fuck everyone. It is what it is. Green Bay going to roll. Not a pick officially of mine, but Green Bay will roll this weekend. Micah Parsons going to have 1 to 2 sacks. Look at his props. Give you the beads. Max, you got the first pick though.
Why? Where am I? Okay. Okay, give me. Damn, I can't even read my hand. Give me Washington plus or minus 1.5 against Atlanta. Um, I think Atlanta may just be one of those teams, kind of like the Bears, where you think they got it down and they think they have it all put together. You think they have the puzzle just finished off, and then you're like, nope, that's supposed to go there. That's supposed to go here, and you are all fucked. So give me Washington, especially after a frustrating 2 weeks. I feel like I know they struggled with Raiders last week, and then Packers just doghousing them. I think this is a game where Jaden Daniels just absolutely dominates. Um, and another defense is still a little, their defense struggles. But I don't think that will be a problem with Atlanta, to my point. So I love that minus 1.5. I think they'd probably win by a touchdown at least.
I love it. Yep, 100%. Um, that over under is a tough little spot for me when it comes to that game.
Yeah,
Uh,
what was that at?
45 and a half.
What?
Last
Wait, you're telling me I'm at
Last time I checked, it was 45 and a half.
last time I checked, Commanders were -1.5. I said plus at first, and then I corrected myself. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh, are you?
got
Oh,
it.
okay.
I did. Yeah, I did say plus
You
at
can
first.
change that. Yeah, you can change that. You're good. Um, I like that. Max, oh, so it's gonna be, do you have a problem with it being your favorite now?
No, no, I
Oh, that's
said
what you wanted. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
No. I accidentally because I was looking at my fucking shit handwriting. I did do plus, and I scribbled out the plus, but then I said plus, but I meant minus. I love them as a fucking favorite. Like I said, they're
Okay.
gonna win 7.
Yeah, no, that's good. I literally, I thought you were putting it as a dog, so I circled my favorite. And now, obviously, knowing that you can't pick a favorite, I'll save it. Um, and there's a dog I'm gonna save too, because I'm literally gonna save it to the end because I hope you fucking pick it. Um, Otherwise, I'll pick it. So, what I'm gonna do, Max, I'm gonna knock down the most just I it was the most automatic play I was gonna play. It's so fucking ugly, obviously, because it's an under. Give me Tennessee, Houston under 38 and a half.
Cool.
Yep. I don't know where the spread's gonna be. I'm all over that. I think it's gonna be 20-17. Don't care what happens. Doesn't fucking matter. It's ugly, and until Houston proves me otherwise, and until Tennessee proves me otherwise, give me that under as long as I'm alive.
I love that. That is a good one, but that's not the one I was picking.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna pick the other one that I was gonna pick, but I had to get this.
We're just been riding with for forever. Ever we have birds. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Had to hop up. Esther, what do you want to go with? Okay. He doesn't like betting. He thinks I waste his treat money and stuff on it. But that's how I get your treat money.
yeah,
I'm
he's
going
either way. I'll starve myself. You'll starve yourself.
yeah, I'll starve myself. You get your food, and I'll starve myself. So we don't starve. We fucking thrive. We keep eating. Give me the over in Eagles Bucks 43.5.
Okay. Yep.
It's a scary game. I could see it being like a 2021. Um, but this is a I love Bucks.
Oh, whoa. It's a
I
little.
also love I don't want to spit anything out and I'm not taking it, so this is why I'm saying it, but I love a Bucks plus 3.5. I think they keep it close. I think they get them. That's kind of what I thought. But um I just think that I think this game's gonna be good. They're gonna be back and forth. Bucks defense is just good enough to hold them. I don't know. It's so weird. These teams are actually like so alike if you think about it. Like these teams are very similar. And I just love it. I think I love this over.
Yep. And I'm not even, I know we do strategically speaking, we try and do like, I'm like, oh, well, he already picked this, so I'm going to pick this. I'm just going to double down. Rams Indy over 49 and a half.
Yeah.
Um, Guys have both been over. It is going to be a tighter game. I still see it
And
27.
defense is kind of legit.
I see 27-24. I don't know who wins. I don't care who wins. 27-24. That's it. I
Love it.
might just sprinkle like $10 on each score. Like Indy to win 27-24 and Rams to win 27-24. Like exacto. Like I genuinely think it's gonna be right around there. And so I know we try to like, well, you took an over, so I won't do that, but I gotta piggyback while we're here. Rams Indy, give me all the overs on that. And the Rams have been a sneaky over team, considering how good their defense has been, which is weird.
Fair.
So yeah, yeah, give me those beans.
All right. Um, I'll just take my under then, I guess.
You can do whatever you want. I already took my under, so you might as well take a dog if you want.
Oh, I didn't mean it. That's what I meant. I meant my dog. Um, Granted, I think I know where you're going. So Panthers plus 5.5 against the Pats.
Yeah.
Is that where you were going?
It was that or the other one, but yeah.
Damn. Well, I thought you were going. All right, whatever.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, give me Panthers plus 5.5. I like that a lot.
Yep.
Just looked really good last week against the I almost said Jaguars. It wasn't Jaguars. It was the Falcons. They dog shit the Falcons. Um, so like that a lot. Patriots haven't shown much, so 5.5 is a good amount of points.
I thought it came down. Did it go back up?
Us. This was like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
All right, let me just double check
I'm
for the
seeing
sake.
5.5.
No, I think you're good, but
I see 5.5 on DraftKings. And currently we're sitting at 7-3 Seahawks.
yep. Yeah, no, it went back up. It was 4.5 when we started podcasting, or like
Oh,
earlier.
really?
Yeah, like within the hour of my notes, I had 4.5. So that's awesome. No, dude, damn it. Okay. All right. Because I'm
I
not
know
gonna lie to
it's
you that
at
a point kind of
622. Yeah, 622. It was 5.5.
yeah, no, legit. It was I think when I wrote it down, it was like 5 o'clock when I wrote it down. So okay. All right. Fuck
They
yeah.
might.
I like that even more so now. Like the fact that it's 5.5, I love that. Fuck yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Well, I'm gonna go with my dog then, I guess. Actually, you know what, Max? You probably know where my dog is, so I'm gonna go with my prop. Um, I'm gonna try and make it themed, right? There's a guy who's recently been named starting quarterback this week. Um, his name is Jackson Dart. They have him at 31 and a half passing attempts over at plus 100. And Max, I'll be honest with you, man. Tyrone Tracy's banged up. Scatabo is banged up. I don't see any reason why, after the past 2 to 3 weeks, that they say, hey, Jackson, go fucking chuck the ball. So, what I am doing with my player prop is Jackson Dart 32 or more pass attempts at plus 100. And I know that's what you're picking based on your reaction.
No, I thought you were going somewhere else, which makes me love it even more. If you would need to go in depth, go in depth, but I'll piggyback right on you for the PR for the prop. I said PRP.
No, I think regardless of what's going on in Jackson Dart's world tomorrow or this weekend, I think they're gonna want him to throw the ball around. I think 32, he's projected 33 and a half attempts. His over under is 31 and a half. It's just one of those like little things where I think Dart on top of that odds, we don't want to rush him. Why the fuck wouldn't you rush him into throwing the ball when you have no one to fucking hand the ball? You don't have Tyrone Tracy anymore. It's just Scatabo. Tracy's banged up. That offensive line fucking sucks. Jackson Dart might throw 12 passes to Malik Neighbors alone. Alone. He might not. So give me just attempts 32 or more. Jackson Dart plus 100.
Man, I love that so much. Makes me love it so much even more because of what I have up next. You think of who they have on that wideout. There's no one else that I would rather panic throw to. In
Yep.
just in general, just fucking anyone. Just like this is my number one guy. You just mentioned him. That's Malik Neighbors for just 70 plus receiving yards at plus 114. That is so tasty. It gets that dart. Dart's gonna be that's his number one every time. He's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
look and he's gonna look right at Malik. Like, are you open on the slant? Let's get a quick set.
Literally, are you up in first?
Yeah, it's inevitable. Both of these, I'm gonna parlay both of these, and I might even make fucking Giants plus 8.5 or some shit like that. I don't even know. Bring them in there too. Um, I absolutely love it. We're riding Giants on the props. I think Dart. You're right, dude. Dayball's gonna be like, we're gonna throw some shit at these guys that they have no idea what's coming. Um, Absolutely love it. It is a tough team that they got to face, but um, I think they can. I think they can make shit work.
I agree. That was a over I liked as well. That Giants Chargers at 43.5. That was my next over if I wasn't playing that. But you already played Philly Tampa, right?
Yeah. No, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah, that was literally my second over. So I like that a lot. Um I mean, favorite dog. I'll save my you already picked your dog, right? Or no?
I got dog and it's up there. Panthers plus 5.5.
Okay. I feel like the whatever I probably haven't refreshed my sheet. Oh, okay. I don't think
I don't even
sheet.
see your
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see your Carolina dog.
what?
I think it's just a user thing. Um, so that all being said, Max, I'm gonna save my dog for later. Give me a team who's just been dominant. There's a couple teams. I'll even since you've already done your over, I'll do a little roundabout. Love the Rams at Indy. I think this might be an Indy come down. Guess what? I don't have to play it. Houston at Tennessee. Anyone who plays Tennessee, sure, easy one. You know what I'm going with, Max? I'm going with the Super Bowl champs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with -3.5 with Philly. I think this might be a game where Tampa, they've been very, very successful against Philly over the last probably 3 to 4 years since Baker's been there. I think between Philly in this last game, and I think between Tampa squeezing by the Jets, I think I think Tampa's just a little beat up. I think Tampa's a little tired, and I don't think they're ready for Philly this time. I think they were ready for Philly when they were going to the playoffs. I just don't think regular season wise they're ready. So give me Philly -3.5 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Eagles are rolling right now, and I don't want to get in the way of that.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
And I know you like the hook, which is fair, which is very fair because it's a 3.5 hook in a potentially ugly ass game.
That's not where I thought you were going. You're
No,
tricking me.
no, I got a
Pretty
dog.
sure that's where I thought you were going too.
Gotta mix you up a little bit. You know where I'm going with the dog. I'll just get
No,
there
I
out.
don't.
No, okay. Well, you should, but give me your under or your touchdown.
You might as well do my under, and that's why I gave you that look. Give me under Chargers Giants 43.5.
I don't hate that. Yeah.
Chargers, Chargers. It Jackson is gonna have 32 passing attempts. I'm guaranteed of that. Neighbors is probably gonna have 82 passing yard or receiving yards, but they ain't gonna really score that much. This is hardball ball, and we know when he's in those low 40s, even high 30s, it's gonna be an under game, and it's -6. So yeah, sure you want to put that into factor, but I think it will be good old 23 to 10.
Okay. I don't hate that one bit. And honestly, I think Jackson Dart could be like then that's why I went attempts because he could throw
Right.
20 passes for 35 attempts and throw 182 yards and we're all
Yeah,
like, "Oh, well." It's
that's
like,
exactly.
"Okay, well, he
That's
threw."
why I like your attempts too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Neighbors
exactly.
is gonna have 70 of those yards.
He probably will. I mean, I don't know who else is. Yeah, exactly. So, I like
Wandale Robinson.
maybe some, maybe like 50 or so, but yeah, not a full slate. Max, the fact that we're having to do this last is kind of funny to me. It's the Chicago Bears, dude. That's it. It's just the Chicago Bears plus 1.5. I actually wrote them down as one of my favorite favorites on Tuesday. So, that all being said, I was like, well, I mean, I like the Bears at plus 1.5. They're now minus 1.5 when it comes to Vegas.
Yeah.
Or I mean, yeah, I said or minus 1.5 to plus 1.5. Sorry, I mixed that up. But the fact that the Bears are plus money is kind of crazy to me. I know they played really well last week. I know Vegas is, doing their thing. Give me Chicago plus 1.5.
Gino threw like 3 interceptions last week.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me Chicago plus 1.5. We're dogs. Huge game after last week. I think they're gonna be trying to capitalize on that defense. Yeah, give me all things Chicago Bears plus 1.5. That's crazy there, dog.
425. That'll be a good game.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%. That's a game we're definitely gonna be watching. So yeah, give me all those beans. Last, but certainly not least, Max, give me your touchdown score. Let's see what that parlay adds up to be.
Going a little stretch again. Um, Give me Ramondre Stevenson at plus
Ooh.
145. I know I was betting against him with the Panthers, but I still think he can get a nice red zone, 5 yarder or some shit.
Okay. Okay. Give me Nico Collins
Ooh, I was eyeing him as well.
plus 125. I think between what they're dealing with in Tennessee, second group is not as good as we think it is. So yeah, let's do all the beans. Give me Nico Collins and do that. What's up?
Plus 414.
Plus 414. I like it. I didn't
Solid.
hit last week. But you did hit on rope again.
Yeah. Man, I could just keep going around. It's like Justin Fields 2 years ago.
You're not wrong, dude. He was automatic then. It was automatic now.
Plus 145. But
Oh, Stevenson.
not that it like really matters, but
It does.
414.
Okay. Any honorable mentions? Any of the over under favorite dog, all those things. Anything that you want to throw out that did not get mentioned?
I just
How about this? How about this? How about this before you start? Lunder, Minnesota's Pittsburgh. Anything you like on Minnesota Pittsburgh? It's the first London game.
Yeah, I like the under.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I figured one of us would bring it up, and if not, we'd just blanket.
I kind of did. I didn't because that game's gonna be so ugly. I just didn't even like look at anything.
Yep. I mean, the under. That's it. Just bet the under before you go to bed Saturday night. With whatever winnings you have from Saturday night football, just put a little, like 1 unit on the under. And by the time you wake up, you'll be like, oh shit, the under's about to hit.
And I might, and this is my one and only, I just might do Chiefs money line at plus 124. They're not gonna start off 0-4, right?
Can't.
They can't. I don't care what the Ravens only won. They're two, right? So they're 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shot, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they beat the Browns and they beat the
I was
Dolphins.
between Philly and Kansas City for my over or my dogs or my favorites. Sorry.
Kansas City's plus.
Sorry, dogs, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It was Chicago, Carolina, and Kansas City.
I think I have to do Kansas City money line.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fair. I I have home bias.
Yeah.
She'll sleep. But I like it. Let's see. Other honorable mentions I like. Bo Nix, 2+ touchdowns passing against Bengals on Monday night. That's plus 105. Jordan Love, 230 yards passing or more, minus 118. Josh Allen, 220 plus passing, minus 110. And then the only other pick that has not been mentioned, I kind of like Buffalo, New Orleans over 47.5.
Okay. Yeah. North or Buffalo might just shit on them.
They might, but Seattle's got to fight sometime.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's all I got for NFL. I mean, I think if I didn't say it, you said it for the most part. So, the only other touchdown parlays I like Puka Nakua minus 105, and I like St. Brown for Detroit at plus 125.
Yeah. I think David Montgomery over him.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
But that's probably like minus 140.
think it's minus one. Yeah, I think it's right around that actually. Oh, and then Jacksonville 49ers under 47.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's gonna be 16-12. No doubt. No fucking doubt.
Isn't that another playoff matchup?
I think the first team to 20 wins in that one.
Isn't that another throwback college football playoff? Or maybe not playoff. Yeah, college football playoff. That's Mac Jones, Trevor
Oh
Lawrence.
yeah, Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, 'cause they did that whole preview last week for who was it?
that's
Lawrence
probably
and
New Orleans and
Lawrence and someone. Who did they play last week? Fucking hell. Now I gotta fucking pull this up. It was, dude, I'm
Houston.
gonna be so
CJ.
mad.
Wasn't it CJ Stroud?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
they shit on Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game was
Uh,
ugly.
Sorry.
Okay.
All
No, I
right.
like Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Houston is first to, or Jacksonville, San Fran is first to 20 points. On
Yeah.
if
Oh, Nick Bosa's out.
well, if Brock Purdy plays, then it's a different story.
Is he though? I don't think
He,
he.
he's like 40, 60. He's not playing.
I
So
just said him at this for this game.
no, I know, but if Brock Purdy plays, don't touch the under. If it's Lawrence versus Mac Jones, hit that under.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Mac Jones put up 284 last week.
I don't give a shit. I mean, I could throw
But it
100.
was 16-15 still.
Yeah, well, I can throw 100 yards to Christian McCaffrey on the screen pass too. And just
Yeah.
so
And Taylor Williams could feed the whole city of Chicago.
you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Anything else that you want to hit on? Otherwise, let's let the people go. Let's have ourselves a
Which is
nice weekend.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm ready. I gotta walk Hester. He's just fucking clawing at me.
Go USA, go Bears, go Pack, go Irish, go Mountaineers. Anything else?
Fuck the Mountaineers.
Go Dukes.
Yeah. Yeah, go Dukes.
Yeah, baby.
Notre Dame.
Who are playing. Don't matter. Don't care. Dogs.
Go
Dog.
Cubbies!
Dog. And the Cubbies, dog. Dude, and the Cubbies. Not that we're expecting much, but hey, why not us?
We might get a shit late. We might have to play San Diego, and if we win that, then we got to play Milwaukee. So
Hey,
we're fine.
hey, crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened. You're right.
All right, dog. Well, always a pleasure. Thanks everyone for listening. Have a
Thanks.
great weekend. Go US. Go West Virginia. Go JMU. Go Bears. Go Pack. Go fucking betting.
Let's make some money.
Yeah.